people say when you get inside mount, you need to have your elbows in like a prayer. You know what I mean? And that's good. I'm not. It's much better than my arms being out because this here I get submitted very easily. Here's much more difficult. But in my opinion, it's very difficult to escape the side mount with your elbows here. Very, very difficult. So I like to get them to where there's a buffer between us and there's space here. Now, how do I do that? A lot of people teach to UPA and basically bridge and explode and make that space. I don't find that works for me. I don't have a lot of explosion in my game, and I don't like teaching stuff that requires it. So, how do I do it? I like to lift up, and then if I was to knock a leg out of a table, if you watch it on slow-mo, you knock a leg out, the leg would go, and then the table would fall. So, here, I'm going to raise my hips, and that's how I'm going to do it right there. So even if he comes hard on me, if I come in at me, Steven, it's easy for me to move away. I'm just going to use this right here and spin my hips. From here, I'm going to come inside and block and protect my guard. So, bang, bang. If this is in here, if this is out here, you already messed up. You need to get it right. So what I suggest is doing is bumping and getting it in, just the same way as I did before. But I don't say explode, just raise and then lower. Okay, use that to your advantage. You know where you're going to drop it. He doesn't know when you're going to drop it. And gravity does take a second. So we're here. If you're having trouble getting high enough, bring your toes close, heels to your butt, and then raise as high as you can get and hold. And then drop. So when you drill this, if you need to drill, come up. And that's what I'm going to do. This is the important one. This one is not as important. I just don't want to leave it out so he doesn't underhook it. So once I'm here, if Steven tries to put his weight on me or whatever, it's going to be easy for me to insert my knee and start playing my guard. See that? Gonna take a second. Just like so. And when you recover, I keep one hand on the bicep. If you can put your foot in the bicep, that's great. If not, please put your shin. From here, you can transition to whatever type of guard you want. Spider, closed, whatever, half guard, whatever you want to do. But this is a good headquarters type position.
When you're bridging, you're not just bridging out, you're bridging inside shoulder too.
Well, yeah, I'm not bridging here. I'm bridging here. Because I really want to make my back arch as much as possible. And if I go just here, that arch is not clean. So I want that arch as well as I can make it. It's not going to be perfect, but strive for as much as you can. Anybody else have any other questions on that?
You do seems to be a gap from the bridge jump after you have your arm up. Is that an opportunity for him to go knee on belly, or is there something you're doing that's preventing him from doing it?
So if he tries to come into me, I can easily use it. So like, see him try to get me on belly. I'm pushing him away the whole time. Okay. So if he tries to drop his weight on me with his chest, it's easy for me to keep that weight away. And so mobile. You'll see you're when you're spinning, you don't want to stay flat on your whole back. You're going to get up on your shoulders and spin. So I'm here. See how I'm like on my shoulder? I'm not like trying to get in. So yeah. So if you're dragging your butt, it's a problem. So if you can't just naturally do that, you can leave one foot on the ground. So it's a training wheel.
You bring your knee inside the elbow to do that?
This one.
Yes.
If because not
inside your own elbow.
It's not. Yeah. I mean, what are you talking about? Like this one?
No. If you're bottom, you bring it inside your own elbow. You're kind of connected.
Yeah. I'm gonna replace my elbow with my knee.
It comes on the outside.
Yeah, it comes closer to his navel. But I'm telling you, The focus on this is the bridge and drop. You have to understand this theory I'm talking about here. It's not an explosion, it's not a bridge with power, okay? I teach this, and every time that's what people do. Because when you get tired and frustrated, you start, but it's just not gonna work. You can sit there, oh my God, all day long, but it's not gonna do it. So, remember, the key is calm demeanor. See, I'm almost turned a little bit this way. He's not gonna take my back. I'm okay, this is blocking all that. If he starts like trying to sit to my back, gives me even more space. Okay? Very easy.
There's no space to mount either because that level.
What's that?
No space for him to try to jump mount.
Yeah, like so if he tries to go to mount, same thing. When he gets, cause see, like for him to go to mount or to knee on belly, his chest has to come down. You know what I mean? And when he does, or it has to lift up. So either way, I'm gonna get opportunity to get in there. So if he drops his chest heavy on me, it's easy spin. If he raises up, even easier, no weight on me. The best part about this though is you have to understand the concept of when I bring this in, there's now space between us. There's like a spring between us. It's not chest on chest. When it's chest on chest, you know, my breathing gets harder, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So this is you're clear-headed. The biggest thing that's going to be a problem when you get side mounted is frustration of your own brain. And some frustration that you got your guard pass, and frustration that, how do I get out of here? This sucks. You know what I mean? So if you keep in your brain, just say, all right, it happened. Now if you're in a tournament and somebody starts to pass, don't stop moving, because you're not going to get points put against you until you accept the position. So this is for once it's happened. There's a certain point in time where you got to say, all right, you got it. You know what I mean? Now I got to work this next row. Got it? Is there any other questions about that? Pretty good? 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. Don't they have like jiu-jitsu personalities, like that one guy that shows up after the warm-up every time?
Oh, y'all aren't rolling yet?